it is my honor to present to you Mark Galvagno, owner of our Platinum sponsor Air Band, and the Seattle chapter president of Big Brothers Big Sisters, David Cox. Please, let's give these two a round of applause.
Thanks so much, Ellie. I'm David Cox. I'm so proud to be here with my good friend Mark Galvagno, kicking things off here today. Mark and I are both past presidents of the PNWRC. Current president Carrie Hamilton is also here with us today. We're a Seattle organization that brings together a group of people that supports relocation programs. We're movers, we're realtors, we're corporate housing providers, we're Weyerhaeuser and Boeing and Amazon and Microsoft and Expedia. All organizations that are involved in getting people from point A to point B when they're involved in a relocation. The PNWRC is also an organization that brings together a whole bunch of people that like to give back in meaningful ways. And this, as you heard, is our 14th year of supporting Renton Relay for Life. During those 14 years, our teams have had about 200 people participate, and we've raised nearly $200,000 at these events, including $23,000 last year. We're grateful to be here together. Proud to serve this wonderful cause. And what's interesting about our organizations is that in many ways, every day we're on the streets competing against each other. Mark is representing Airband, I'm representing Grable, and that's true of our organizations, Mr. Creek over there with Crown Relocations. We get out on the street and we compete, but not today, and not here, and not as part of the PNWRC. This is an organization where we have a chance to come together in support of a worthy cause as one team with one common purpose, working together to support friends and loved ones, to give something extra, and to be someone you can lean on when times are tough. Togetherness is really what this event is all about on so many levels.
Yeah, well said. I'm Mark Galvagno, and David's right. We're both movers, and so we compete every day, but we don't tell people that we're actually friends. And we like to get together and have a lot of fun. And that's what we're going to do here. We're going to come together, and we're going to have a party, and we're going to all different types. You got all ages. You got all ethnic backgrounds. It doesn't matter. We're coming together. And a couple of weeks ago, I had the opportunity and the fun privilege to attend the North Shore Relay for Life. It's up in Bothell, and it was weather-wise absolutely miserable. It rained pretty much, well, it did. It rained 24 hours straight, and it wasn't our usual kind of drizzle. It was really coming down, and when nighttime rolled around, it got a little difficult. All the tents were leaking, all the tarps were giving way, things were blowing over. And what happened is there was only a few places that were staying real dry. So you had all these separate tent locations. One was, might have been some high schoolers from the local high school. Another might have been the Rotary Club. There might have been one from the firefighters, and all the different campsites ended up coming together and crowding into just certain areas trying to stay dry. And the neat thing together is you saw all these different folks who usually have their own little tents and they'll play frisbee and football and do the fun activities, but they kind of do them in their own little groups. Well, this forced the folks to get together, and they, each group would send out their two people under the umbrella to try and keep walking around the track, and you had those little groups. But the discussion during the night when everybody was trying to stay dry started to talk about exactly, the symbolism of the fact that all those groups were kind of forced together, but they were together. And then the cause they started talking about was, this is the point. We're together. We're celebrating birthdays, again, that theme. We're together for one cause, and that's to kick the crap out of cancer. We're together. And it turned out to be one of the best, thank you very much. It turned out to be certainly one of the best relays that I had been to, and for that simple reason. We were exhausted, we were wet, we were cold, but I think everybody walked away with going, I get it. This is fun. This is cool. I want to hang out with people I like, and we're friends, and we have a good time, and we have a cause, and that's all good. But what I want you guys to maybe come away with together is reach out, if you can, to the other tents and get together and understand that is how we will beat this, is together. It doesn't matter where we're from, who we are, how old we are, which school we go to, and if we're competitors in business. This is our opportunity to come together for something bigger. So thank you, all of you, for coming today. Let's have a great relay. And hey, go BMW RC Cancer. Love for you. So. Oh, there you are. Have we got the Honda yet? And we don't want the Honda tow. Is the Honda?
I don't know.
If you got a Honda. So,
David Cox, Mark Galvano. Give it up, people.